My name is Tanbelia. I'm 24 years old. I am from Ukraine. The art was interested in me from childhood. I always painted a lot. I really liked to watch the opening of the artist's exhibition on TV, their paintings, how they painted on this way, why the paintings are not realistic, what it means, and so on. Parents always bought me a lot of various artistic materials. I painted, sculpted, sew. First, it was my favorite hobby that has become a matter of my life. The most draw me to make art is nature in various manifestations, colors, forms, beauty, and on the other hand, how nature is offended by humans. Pollution, ecology. I really want to up this issue in my work, in my art, and I want to encourage people to preserve and protect nature. In my opinion, to make art in Ukraine is not hard. It's difficult to implement what you create. The art culture sphere in Ukraine is not developed and art is appreciated by a small amount of individuals. Of course, during the war to create art has become more difficult. It depends where are you located, how territories are destroyed, shelled, and how much destroyed infrastructure. What keeps me making art and not doing other things? It is very valuable when you making art, and at the same time, in this language you tell about interesting different events in this world. You can pay attention to bad or good things, lift people, the spirits, and so on. This interaction between people, society, artists, and when you feel that your art is useful, it brings something good to this world, is what motivates. Ukraine now is on fire, especially east, temporarily occupied territories where terrorist troops are located. In the west we have bombs and their consequences. Terrible things are happening every day. Violence, brutal murders of children, different ages, people, animals. The scary movies are not so horrible at all in comparison. There are no words to describe it. Happily, thanks God, my relatives' family are well and alive. We all lived together for several months when their city was occupied. We are constantly on alarm. Bombs are hit our houses with peaceful people, and we don't even know when the bomb will fall next time. Although we already get used to it. There is a constant threat of an attack from Belarus, with which my region is borders. I don't know what I will do in such a case. Knowing the horrible stories of other Ukrainians, I can say nothing about myself. I am lucky in comparison. I am continue to working as an artist, not get depressed, trying to not get depressed, and art saves me. The war killed and continue killing tens of thousands of people, children every day, destroyed lives of many, cities, houses. It brought a huge losses in all areas. I feel despair from the fact that Russian enemies destroyed childhood, inheritance, everything that was cherished. Of course, due to all these things, it's hard to keep everything inside of myself. I created several paintings on War 10. Art not about beauty, but about sad, horrible, scary things. I participated in art residency to raise the interest to Ukraine. As artists, we all try to help in our front. In general, I'm stronger immersed to creativity and create more intensively. Patriotism, worries, motivate to make art. I didn't have to leave the country. Since I live in the West, it's easy for me to buy art materials and create. Despite the war, Ukrainians work. We continue to develop each in our field. And currently we have very uncomfortable situation, constant disconnection of electricity, daily power outages. And when we don't have electricity, we don't have water, warm, light, internet, and it's really hard. It slowed down my work a lot. Selling my art will help to tell about the real, truly situation about war in Ukraine, our history, culture from the first month, to show the people that it's not a movie. All this is happening in reality right now, and it shouldn't be. As an artist, selling art helps me a lot to understand that my work is needed, that I'm useful, and it will help me to develop and create further. Ukraine is a very large, versatile, independent state. We have own language, culture, and traditions. We are very hard-working people. We produce a lot of grain crops, aircraft constructions, medicine, advanced technologies that we use every day. That is, we are developed on a high level. Here you can meet all types of landscapes, mountains, seas, deserts, national reserves. We are the same developed, beautiful country as all the others. I want to tell about my dreams, because it's hard to talk about hope in such a time. It will sound very trite, but I dream of peace, so that finally all war, not only in Ukraine but in the whole world, will end once and forever, so that people don't have to think how to survive, that death is not better than life, that all people live in safety, and we all have compassion to our neighbor. In Ukraine, I want cities to be rebuilt, that the world will learn about our brave, freedom-loving people, and also that there are no stray animals.